Rufio, Rufio, Rufio. So if you haven't guessed the movie by now, this week I reviewed the movie Hook for Harry Movie Club. And I've been out of the game for a while, and I decided to review a movie. It's been almost a month, guys. Can you believe it? I apologize, but I was in the process of moving, so I had to find a whole new setup, and I still kind of like having the picture in the background, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, you guys don't give a shit. Let's just talk about the movie. So like I said, this week for Movie Club, we reviewed the movie Hook. And Hook came out in 1991. It was directed by Steven Spielberg. Not only does that make it sound awesome, let's go over the cast. The main cast at that. Not even the cameos I'll tell you about in a little bit. The main cast is Robin Williams is Peter Pan. Dustin Hoffman is Hook. Bob Hoskins is Smee. And I love Bob Hoskins in this movie. He's great. And then there's Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell. I didn't even know it was Julia Roberts until like 10 years ago. So every time I watch an old movie, I always ask myself one question. Is this movie going to stand the test of time? Am I going to enjoy it as much as I did as a kid? And the short answer with Hook is absolutely. I adore Hook. When I think about the Peter Pan stories and stuff like that, I don't think about the Walt Disney cartoon version. I think about this movie. I think about this movie in particular because I was 5 when I got it. I don't know why the hell my parents let me get it because it's a really dark version of the Peter Pan story, but I like it. It follows Peter Pan when he grows up. He decides to like leave Neverland because he fell in love and he wants to get married and have kids. But when he does that, he forgets about Neverland. He forgets about the Lost Boys and he forgets about Hook, which is a big deal because Hook remembers him and he wants his revenge. And this story really pushes forward with like a revenge story. It's Hook goes and finds Peter's kids and takes them to try to lure Peter Pan back into fucking Neverland so he can like fight him and kill him pretty much. Now I try not to spoil a lot of movies, but this movie's 23 years old, so if you've never seen it, just turn this off and go rent it please and go watch it. This movie is fun for the family. I think anybody can enjoy this movie. I remember watching it when I was 5. I remember going to Target and like seeing the display case full of VHS tapes, that's how old it was, and grabbing the Hook movie and being like, I want this. And I watched it and I loved it, and I would recommend this to anybody. I would probably show my kids this if I ever have kids. Alright, so there's the plot of the movie. But let's go over like the cameo appearances I wanted to mention. I didn't even know half these people were in this movie. The cameo appearances are amazing. I had to get on IMDb to check a couple of them because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I knew about Gwyneth Paltrow as young Wendy in here because I seen the movie 5 years ago and I was like, holy crap, I think that's Gwyneth Paltrow. That was her second movie role ever. Okay, remember the pirate that gets thrown in like the chest and they put scorpions in there to kill him? Terrified me as a kid. Terrified me to death. Makes me really scared now even watching it because the screaming freaked me out. You know who that pirate was in that chest? That was Glenn Close. I couldn't believe it. It's Glenn Close with a beard. But going back and looking, I'm like, oh my god, that is Glenn Close. Then you got Jimmy Buffett in here, randomly trying to steal the kid's shoes when he first gets to Neverland. Anyways, back on track. I really wanted to talk about the actors in this movie too, like Robin Williams. Robin Williams got to play an awesome role because he got to act like a kid, and he does really good as acting like a kid. He is always fun. He's always got these crazy lines, and they all work perfectly together. Then you got Bob Hoskins, like I said, playing Smee, and he's got some of the funniest lines in this movie. I think these guys are like the best part of the movie. And Rufio, oh my god, Rufio, a couple years ago, I saw him on an episode of Entourage. I don't even know what the hell his name was. I was just like, oh my god, that's Rufio, I can't believe it. And I was just so shocked and so happy to see him. He will always forever be known as Rufio. I mean, that's just kind of what happens when you play an iconic role like that. So all in all, I think Steven Spielberg did a great job with this movie. I think everything about it is awesome. The music is really cool. He chose the actors perfectly. I mean, they all fit their role so great. And I just think the story is even more compelling. It's really emotional and really, it hits you hard because when you see Rufio die, oh, damn, it still hurts me to this day because I was a big fan of Rufio. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check this movie out. It's well worth a watch. So let me know what you guys thought about Hook. Do you think Peter Pan from Walt Disney version is better? Do you like the Neverland version, which I have yet to see? Or do you guys on the same page with me and like Hook? So if you enjoyed this review, after the video, I'll have 3 videos pop up below and you can click on one and check out some of my other reviews that I do. This was a review for Harry Movie Club, so check it out. It comes on Tuesdays. I will try to put a link here or a pop-up here or something. I had to look at my little thing so I could see where my hand's at. With that, I really have nothing else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.